Imagine a brilliant young man rising from a struggling merchant family to become one of China's most celebrated military minds, only to be ensnared in a web of paranoia and betrayal at the height of his power. Lin Biao, Mao's loyal, closest comrade, orchestrated victories that shaped a nation. Yet his story ends in a fiery plane crash under a shroud of mystery. Did he plot against Mao, or was he a tragic pawn in a ruthless political game? His life, marked by unwavering loyalty and unspoken doubts, pulls you into the heart of a revolution where trust was a luxury and ambition a deadly gamble. Lin Biao, born Lin Yurong on December 5, 1907, in Huanggang, Hubei province, came from a modest merchant family that faced financial hardships due to heavy taxes and local militaries. His father operated a small handicrafts factory before working as a purser on a river steamship. Lin began primary school in 1917 and moved to Shanghai in 1919 for further education, where he became more engaged in student movements than academics. By age 15, he transferred to Wuchungongjin High School, joining a Communist Youth League satellite organization. He graduated in 1925 amid the May 30th movement, a wave of anti-imperialist protests. That year, influenced by revolutionary fervor, Lin enrolled in the Whampoa Military Academy in Guangzhou, where he admired Chiang Kai-shek and studied under figures like Zhou Enlai, marking his entry into communist circles. Graduating from Whampoa in 1926, Lin quickly advanced during the Northern Expedition, rising from deputy platoon leader to battalion commander. He joined the Chinese Communist Party CCP in 1927. Following the Kuomintang communist split, Lin participated in the Nanshang Uprising on August 1, 1927, under leaders like Ye Ting and Chen Yi. By 1928, he joined Mao Zedong and Zhu De in the Jiangxi Fujin Soviet, becoming one of Mao's staunchest supporters. Commanding the 1st Army Group, Lin's forces excelled in mobility and flanking tactics, capturing significant resources during anti-encirclement campaigns from 1930 to 1933. He advocated guerrilla warfare during the 5th Encirclement Campaign, 1933 to 1934, and supported abandoning the Jiangxi Soviet, aligning with Mao at the pivotal Zunyi Conference in January 1935. Lin led the vanguard during the Long March, 1934 to 1935, arriving in Yan'an, Shaanxi by December 1936, where he became a legendary figure at age 28 for his undefeated record. In 1937, as commander of the 115th Division of the 8th Route Army during the Second Sino-Japanese War, Lin orchestrated the ambush at Pinghinguan in September, a rare early victory against Japanese forces. Severely wounded by friendly fire in 1938, head and back injuries, he traveled to Moscow for treatment, serving as the CCP's representative to the Comintern until February 1942. Upon returning to Yan'an, he focused on troop training and was elected a 6th-ranking Central Committee member in 1945 post-World War II campaigns and communist victory, relocating to Manchuria. In late 1945, Lin commanded the Northeast Military District, building a force of 280,000 with Soviet-supplied Japanese equipment. His strategic offensives, including the Summer Offensive, May 1947, Autumn and Winter Offensives, and the decisive Liaoshin Campaign, late 1948, secured northeast China. In the Pingjin Campaign, 1949, he captured Beijing and Tianjin, eliminating 520,000 enemy troops. Crossing the Yangtze, his forces occupied key southern positions, contributing to the CCP's victory in the founding of the People's Republic of China, PRC, in October 1949, including the capture of Hainan. In 1955, Lin was named one of the 10 marshals of the PRC, the youngest at age 48, recognized for his pivotal military achievements, political ascent, and role in the 1950s. Due to health issues, Lin avoided high-profile roles initially, but served as vice premier from September 15, 1954, and joined the Politburo in 1955. He expressed reservations about China's entry into the Korean War, 1950 to 1953, citing risks from atomic weapons and declined command due to illness. Peng Dehuai took over. Lin traveled to the Soviet Union in October 1950 for treatment and aided negotiations with Stalin. In 1953, he was linked to Gao, but avoided purge, becoming vice chairman of the CCP in 1958 and first vice premier in 1964. Lin's political star rose. After Peng Dehuai's criticism of Mao's Great Leap Forward at the 1959 Lushan Conference, Peng was ousted. Lin, despite privately agreeing with Peng, publicly condemned him to avoid reprisal and replaced him as Minister of National Defense on September 17, 1959, a position he held until 1971, the longest tenure. As defense minister, Lin reformed the People's Liberation Army, PLA, on political lines, abolishing ranks, purging Soviet sympathizers, and promoting Mao Zedong thought. 1971. Amid fears of purge, Lin was accused of masterminding Project 571, a homophone for armed uprising, and alleged